BMW's M division has been under a lot of fire lately. Critics accuse it of, making the cars too technical, too complicated, that they're lacking the essence of a purist's vehicle. Now, BMW's M division has created a new one, and they have called it the M2. Now, you might immediately think that this is the baby M car, but in essence, it is much more than that. It is a royal F you to all the criticism the M badge has undergone. If the M3 and M4 are a little bit too technical, this one is as raw as it gets. I mean, without needing a change of underpants after every trip you take. And just like the E30 M3 or any other really good M car after that, it has bulging fenders to match your pants. It's a genuine sports car, and it's loud. It's actually really loud. It sounds great. It's raw, it vibrates, your ass feels like it's scraping the asphalt. I mean, this thing is phenomenal. Quite surprisingly, it's pretty comfortable too. There are no blind spot monitors, there are no cross-traffic bullshit, no collision prevention. You got eyes, you got ears, you better use them. It has a very nice infotainment system. The iDrive is really nice to use, as in any other BMW. And here, the iDrive controls are angled exactly to match the angle of your arm. Driver focused, as usual. It has a really badass sound system, which you're gonna need when you're just cruising. You get automatic climate control, you get a heated steering wheel, and you get a pair of seats that are excellent with adjustable side support for both of them. The materials used are not exactly the best. A lot of hard plastics are in a lot of places. But who really cares? Fit and finish is really good, and ergonomically it is textbook. The rear seats are usable if the front passengers are not too tall, although access is pretty tough. The trunk at 390 liters is absolutely more than enough, and the rear seats can also fold if you want to test how much grip an IKEA box generates against the carpet lining. The roar you hear when you press the start button comes from a little lion ready to claim adulthood, packing lots of power and eager to impress. The turbo straight 6 engine under the hood has 500cc cylinders frantically pounding to produce 365 horsepower and 343 pound-feet of torque, or 369 pound-feet during overboost. 0 to 100 kilometers an hour comes in 4.5 seconds with launch control, and flat out it will hit 270 kilometers an hour. The massive brakes are incredible. From 100 kilometers an hour, it took only 39 meters to stop. That's fantastic. The numbers are pretty impressive, surely, but this thing is not about straight line performance. This is about feeling, about emotion with a capital M. It's all about delivering the original E30 M3 sensation, but with more power than the M3 E46 had. It's all about bringing the joy the M fanboys used to crave, the ones that they saw taken over by the technical ability of the modern cars. It's all about returning to the roots of what made M cars lovable. The steering is very well weighted and feels fantastic. That's another FU to the critics. The limited slip differential makes it a real M car versus the M235. But just like the M235, fuel economy is not bad at all. You can have it with a manual transmission, and actually if you're planning to use your car as a daily driver, you should get the manual, because the optional 7-speed twin-clutch transmission is a little bit too wound up the whole time. It's great for track driving though, so if you're gonna do a lot of track days, get the paddle shifters. What is truly sensational is the connection between you, your hands, your arms, your butt, your eyes, your ears, the exhaust note, the little lion under the hood, the perfect razor sharp steering. I mean, wow. Handling is near perfection, and this thing is rear-wheel drive. So, enough said. Agile like a cheetah, loud like a puma, with the stance of a tiger, and with the soul of a lion, this thing is a masterpiece. If you are craving the day the M cars are going to return to their roots, well, that day is today, and that wait is now over. But it will cost you $63,000 Canadian, plus any options you add. But is it worth it? Yes.